Hey Virgo, welcome to Dark Eve Tarot. I'm Eve, and we're gonna get you a darkest shelter reading. We're gonna take a look at this dark shelter that is kind of locked up inside you, and you store some secrets, things you might be ashamed of, things you don't want to touch anymore, that kind of stuff. And we're just gonna look at something in your dark shelter. And we will look at how the shelter protects you or what it's protecting you from. And then we'll look at something in the shelter that needs to be aired out or see some light. Now, Virgo, I pre-pulled an astrology card for you, and you got the sixth house, which is kind of funny because the sixth house is ruled by Virgo. So what I'm getting from that is that either whatever we're looking at or something we're going to look at has something to do with either your health or the way that you go about things. So maybe something in your routine needs to change, or maybe there's like some kind of illness or something health related in the past that you can't freaking deal with anymore. Something like that. Or it could have been just like a health related trauma. Those are really hard to overcome, especially when they happen. Anything that happens when you're a kid is really hard to overcome. I can totally relate to that because I've got something like that. All right. Let me do one more shuffle since they got a little messed up here. All right. Shuffle. All right, let's get some clarifiers and we will get started. Okay. I don't know why I felt like I need to take a big breath for this one. All right. Virgo's already making me a little dizzy. Okay, so what are we looking at, Virgo? So it's 21, and I'm seeing mountains. Is that the mountains? I'm going to take it as the mountains. All right, so the mountains are an obstacle. There's some kind of obstacle. Something that you couldn't... It's like you couldn't get through it. You couldn't get through the mountain. You couldn't get over the mountain. You couldn't get around the mountain. It's actually still a mountain. So we have the star here. Oh, that's actually really cool. So Virgo, so we have the star here, which is telling me that you've actually tried to heal whatever this is. I mean, just because of the fact that it's the star and the star represents healing, it does make me think that this might be some kind of like health related trauma. It could be something you're going through right now. It could be something that happened a long time ago. But you have attempted healing this, and there's a part of it that still remains. It's like the injury is over. Like you recovered from, like you physically recovered from the injury, but like see all of these just rays coming out here. It's like they're after effects. There's still parts of this that affect you. It affects you here, here, here. There's like these little areas of your life where it seeps through, and it's like, oh man, I'm tired of this. I'm going to build this shelter. I'm going to make it dark. I'm going to lock it up, and I'm going to be done with it. You know what I mean? It's like there's some major storage. Virgo is very good at building walls and building barriers. They know exactly how to do it, and how to make very effective ones. You know what I mean? And it's not a knock on Virgo because I am a Virgo. I know this is possible, you know? It happens. So, what is this shelter protecting you from? Oh, interesting. So we have 22 here, which is the crossroads. Damn, Virgo. So these pieces right here that seep out into your real life, that continue to seep out and affect parts of your life presently, they affect your decisions, Virgo. It's like and it's funny because we've got like a queen of diamonds here. It's like you think like you're all Queen of Pentacles about things, right? Like, oh, I'm so like down to earth and logical and da da da. But in reality, like whether it's like through your subconscious or whatever, your decisions are affected. You're not like super Spock, you know what I mean? It's like your decisions in life are affected by this. Gosh, that is so weird. I do like though, however, Virgo, that we have 21 and 22. So there's progression here, which is kind of reassuring in a way. Chariot. Yeah, look, it's like you've got this weird train going on the tracks, and it's it's like you've got to be able to navigate. It's weird. And it's okay. So this row right here, this is what your shelter is protecting you from. It's protecting you. It's preventing you from navigating where you really need to go, Virgo. It's preventing you from navigation. And as far as like routine goes, yeah, there is something in your routine that needs to change. And the routine would be letting whatever this is influence your decisions. Okay, so we're going to look at what needs some light. Now, the trend so far is that the thing that actually needs some air, some light, is normally right here, right? But we're just going to look because surprises happen. All right, so what do we have here? Oh, the fox. So we have 14, the fox. Now, the fox can be a couple things. One, the fox can be deception. This could be like you fooling yourself, Virgo. It could be you just fooling yourself into thinking that you're on the right path when you're really not. And maybe because it's the easier path, it's more straightforward. There's less confusion. It just seems logical. You know what I mean? It's like being on the logical path as opposed to the right path. So now the other thing the fox represents to me is that the fox does what he does to survive. So there's okay, sorry. I got this weird flush of emotion here, but the fox does what he does to survive. That's why you created the shelter, Virgo. You created the shelter because it was the only way you had to survive. And that's okay. So really it's the self-deception that needs to have some light. And look, beautiful. So we have the 9 of Cups here. And look at all this light. Like it almost looks like all of these cups, these heads right here, they're all lamps. It's like turn on the light, Virgo. Let the light in. turn on the light so that you can see where you're going. And that way the self-deception will kind of go away. All right, Virgo. This is your darkest shelter reading, and I hope it resonated. If not, that's okay too. Don't force it to fit, and I will see you later. Bye.